This is our 7-ton press. We make models from the 7 all the way up to 60 tons of force. The 7-ton was a benchtop unit and one that has become very popular for amnion and some of the smaller birth tissue. Here we have something similar to a piece of tissue. Lay the dies into any configuration that you choose in order to maximize yield. Unlike some hand cutting, especially of some birth tissues, we have a lot of vein areas or areas with thicker, harder to cut parts. We always get these nice, even, consistent cuts. We use these simpler dies for amnion. They are 100% stainless steel, welded at the seams, and then they will be electropolished and passivated. As a company, we make everything from these dies up to much more complicated dies such as these. Here you will find the on-off switch to make sure that the press does not actuate when it turns off. We have an adjustment knob up top to adjust the height at which the press travels. As you can see, with it lowered, the press will not actuate very far. And as we tighten it, you can see how much further the press. We also have this pressure gauge, which will show you during the press cycle that this will come back to the nominal line pressure. As you can see, it'll come back when it's finished. We also have our 2-hand actuation buttons to actuate the press, which need to be pressed within a half second of each other. It won't work unless they're pushed simultaneously. This component is referred to as the shuttle. It is going to shuttle the die and the tissues inside of the press to make sure your fingers aren't going underneath it. We also have an ingoing and outgoing air line. All the cylinder exhaust is routed out of the clean room so that any particulate it may pick up is not going back into your clean room. It will be evacuated out. As you can see on the back of the press, we have our input as well as the exhaust, and then your friendly reminder to not operate this at more than 105 psi. As you can see here, we have our pressure in as well as our exhaust. So as the pressure comes in, you're going to want to adjust this, and you just pull it down and adjust so that it's 100 psi, because it does take 105 max to start your press. And to lock it, you just push up so you no longer see the orange. To insert the tube, it's a quick and easy push in, and to take it out, you're going to want to push here to release. And to release, you do the same with your exhaust. Push in. If you don't have an outgoing airline, you're going to want to use a muffler. To set up the muffler, it's going to be pretty similar. However, you'll run this line to the muffler and it'll exhaust air out.